What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. I'm gonna go over our friend Ethereum, currently sitting at 1460. We're down 0.6 on the day. Sitting a market cap of 176 billion, 24-hour volume 12.24 billion. If you're new to Bybit, make sure to sign up. $4,000 blast out bonus for 13 more days, $25 welcome gift for 30 more days, and no fees on spot trading pairs until the end of December, celebrating 10 million users. Let's hop into the charts. We're going to start here on the 1 hour time frame. So the wave count that I think is likely is that this was a wave 4 pullback and we're coming down in a wave 5. And if we count our sub waves, we've come down in a wave 1. This is a wave 2, and now we're coming down in a wave 3. And of course, there's 5 subwaves within the wave 3. So it looks like we may have already completed our first wave down, and we're looking for that wave 2 pullback. If we do bounce from this level here, we do have a double bottom. We are seeing a little bit of push here, but it is the weekend. We do have a bullish divergence. Money's flowing back in. So if we do push a wave 2 retracement, target zone is in between 1587 and 1702 with a minimum target of 1543. If we do continue to drop here, then we are just looking at continuation down in a wave 1. But we do have a good chance to bounce from this level and see a wave 2 pullback before coming down in a wave 3, in my opinion. If we look at this chart here, this is the only bullish wave count that remains, in my opinion, that we've completed a wave 1, and this is a regular ABC correction to bring you down into a 2. In between 1056 and 1280 with a minimum target of 1386 for a wave 2 pullback before pushing up in a wave 3. I don't think it's a likely scenario, but anything is possible in the crypto space. Basically the same thing here. We're coming down in a wave 3. It's just the only difference is that you're looking at a wave C and a wave 2 pullback instead of a wave 5 to the downside and coming down and breaking the previous low, which I think is likely. This is what the bulls are looking at, but it's the less probable scenario looking at Bitcoin, in my opinion. All right, guys. Same target zone for a wave 2 pullback, looking for a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 to complete the wave 3 in green. See a wave 4 and a final wave 5 to complete the wave 2. More confluence that this is the unlikely wave count is if you take your trend-based wave extension from the top of your wave 1 to the bottom to the top of the wave 2, your minimum target for a wave 3 is the 1.618 all the way down here at 870, which breaks that previous low. So unless you're going to see a really short wave 3, it's unlikely that we're seeing a wave 2 pullback, in my opinion. Now, if we look at this chart for Ethereum, we've been talking about this head and shoulders, even though where we have a left shoulder, we have a head and some sort of right shoulder. As I mentioned, I don't like to trade patterns, but we have broken the neckline. Looks like we may see a retest, which would make sense if we see that wave 2 pullback. And then see continuation down, and this head and shoulders brings you all the way down here to about 1065, which is more confluence, in my opinion, that we're not seeing a wave 2 pullback, but this is a wave 4, and we're going to come down in a wave 5. But I do think a short-term bounce is likely to push us up in between 1587 and 1702 with a minimum target of 1543. But if we do just see continuation to the downside here, your next level of support for ETH is down here at about 1361. All right, guys, but good chance to bounce from this level, in my opinion. We're oversold on the 4 hour time frame as well, and that can also be a signal the money flow is quite low, just as it was right here. We saw a bounce. Money flow was really low right here. We saw a bounce. So we do have some confluence of a potential bounce before seeing continuation to the downside, in my opinion. That is it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord, over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto at the $10 membership. You can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits. Recently locked in some juicy gains on a Bitcoin short, and we'll be looking to take another trade soon. You can sign up through the Patreon link. Check out my full-length tutorial over on Bybit, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.